Let me show you how to use the fertilizer injector. This came from House Tools. It says lawn and garden feeder, so I assume you could run your sprinklers through it too if you were fertilizing a lawn. Don't know why you could not do that. Put your water-soluble fertilizer in it and run your sprinklers through it, and you fertilized at the same time you water. So what I'm going to do right now is not really run fertilizer through it. I'm going to run some micro boost through it. First year I've used micro boost from House Tools, and Mr. House, Greg, Mr. Key said it'll make you look like a hero, and I tell you what, it has made me look like a hero. Micro boost. So it's not really time to fertilize. I've got corn here, and I've got some peas, and I just fertilized about 7 days ago, and I like to do maybe 10 days or a little longer. So it's not really time to fertilize, but last time I don't think I ran micro boost through it, so I'm gonna go ahead and run some micro boost through it, and I'll show you what that is and show you how to hook up the fertilizer injector from House Tools. So this is the micro boost from House Tools. It allows that plant to, whatever fertilizer that plant's getting, it allows that plant to really uptake that fertilizer and get the best use out of it. And I tell you what, it has been marvelous. What I normally do is put a cup, maybe 2 cups of this in the injector along with the water-soluble fertilizer when I fertilize. I'm not fertilizing right now, but when I fertilize, I'll run a cup of this through there. Also, maybe 2, maybe a little bit more. I just give it a glug or 2. I don't measure it. I'm gonna put that in here. Shake it up first. I've already shaken it a little bit. I'm gonna put it in there, and I'll show you how I rigged up my fertilizer injector to make it a little bit easier. I will run the hose down in that, wash it out real good, and rinse it out rather, and pour all of it in there. I want to get every drop I can. But let me show you the way I have hooked up this fertilizer injector. So the components of this couldn't be more simple. It's just a tank, and this is the apparatus that pumps water in it and pumps the mixed nutrient out, whatever you're using. And this is the little apparatus that attaches to your hose. Water goes in to the tank from here, comes from the tank, comes through here, and then goes out into your garden. So just as easy as it can be to hook up. They give you all the lines and the shut-off valves in case you want to shut it off for some reason. Got a couple of shut-off valves that come with it. So basically you put it on here. I'm gonna have to put this on a tripod to screw it down, but you screw it down. And because I've got these Ys, I'll go ahead and tighten this down while I'm talking. Because I have these Ys on the end of my faucet, that Y right there, because I've got a hose and I've also got it running through the drip system through here, it's a little harder to, the length of this is cut just right, and it's just easier to do it this way. So I added just a little bitty old hose. It's about a 4-foot piece of hose. I think I got that at Northern Tool a couple of years ago. Unscrew that. Normally your water is going to come through the timer, through here, and into the injector, into your drip tape and such, or your emitters, whatever you use. But in this case, I'm going to send it through the fertilizer injector. So I'm going to come through here. All right. And then the reason I do this, it just seems so easy to just take this black hose and put it right there on that. That's the place where it went into the this hooked up to the faucet. So basically I'm just making a loop of it. Don't want that to kink. And we'll turn it on, and what will happen, you'll see if you're using fertilizer that's blue, then you'll see this clear hose, and that's why that hose is clear, so you can see when it runs out. You can see when your fertilizer's gone. That's why you want to use something that's got some color to it, like a Their Haas 20-20-20 water soluble is blue. A lot of the water soluble fertilizers are blue or have some sort of color to it. If you've got one that's clear, and I use Chilean nitrate in this, the Chilean nitrate is white or clear. It dissolves clear in this tank. So if I put the micro boost in there, then I can see it, because the micro boost is that dark chocolatey color. But if not, then I'll put some red food coloring or something like that in there to get to where I see that red coming through here. And when it's not red anymore, when it's clear, then I know I have fertilized. All the fertilizer is gone, and I can turn it off. So I've got micro boost in it now, and which should be a chocolate brown. I'll turn it on, and we'll be able to see it come through these pipes. All right, I took the camera off the tripod, so it may be a little shaky, but I wanted to show you this. We'll go ahead and turn the water on, and you'll be able to watch it. It won't be real dark, but you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see it coming through there. There you go, darkening up. That's that micro boost going into the drip line. When that runs clear, I know I have got all the goodie out of it, and I can turn it off unless I need to keep watering for some reason. But always, makes a little whining sound, then it starts quietening down a little bit. And that is injecting micro boost into my garden. We are injecting micro boost, and it does exactly what it says. It boosts the dog out of this stuff. Big believer in the micro boost. First year I've used it, and I've never grown a garden that has produced like this. So I want you to look at that corn. I just pulled corn. I'll have a video on that soon. Just pulled some corn in another field, and but look at that corn. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. And again, it's not really time to fertilize it, because I just fertilized it a few days ago, but I did want to give it some of that good micro boost. So when that runs clear, when that pipe runs clear down there, I'll know I am through with the micro boost. It's gone into the ground. It's starting to do its thing. So just wanted to show you the fertilizer injector. I've had this been using it for a month or two, and I've been meaning to come out here and show you, and I haven't. So it's just a great way if you've got drip irrigation to fertilize, as well as fertilize while you're watering. I also use it on my fruit trees, blackberries, my container garden. All that is on drip emitters. Most of it's on emitters. A little bit of it is on drip tape, like what this is. Most of it is emitters. And the water soluble fertilizer in the injector here, and again I'm using the 20-20-20 water soluble from Haas, and it has just really sparked everything. I mean, everything is growing, and I think the micro boost, helps. A beautiful thing, and I'm so happy to have it. And I appreciate Haas. They have done so much for me, and they've turned me into a pretty doggone good gardener. At least this year, anyway. All right, that's it. Fertilizer injector from Haas. It is really a nice little addition to anybody's garden. And we're gone.